The Antarctic winter is a landscape engineered for extinction. When the sun disappears, the wind cuts through the ice fields with enough force to shatter exposed rock. This visualization maps the brutal reality of a polar winter. We see ambient temperatures plummet to -60 degrees Fahrenheit, while wind speeds simultaneously spike to over 100 miles per hour. Across 5 million square miles of this fractured rock and ancient ice, there is no shelter to be found. Standing nearly 4 feet tall and weighing up to 80 pounds, the emperor penguin appears built for this isolation. They are armored in 4 layers of scale-like feathers and packed with solid muscle and dense blubber. But mathematics dictates a grim reality. Even with maximum insulation, an 80-pound biological furnace generates nowhere near enough heat to offset the massive thermal drain of a sub-zero gale. A solitary penguin, no matter how physically robust, will freeze to death in hours. Their survival depends entirely on a mechanism that cannot be measured in blubber or bone. They have developed a precise 3-tiered social architecture, extending from the immediate family outward to their peers and to thousands of complete strangers. Understanding this endurance means examining the social web that keeps the colony alive. The foundation of this architecture begins at the micro level, during the darkest, coldest stretch of the winter season. Here, a single egg must be passed from the female to the male. It moves carefully off the ice to rest directly on the father's feet, secured beneath a warm brood pouch. There is zero margin for error. If the physical coordination falters and the egg touches the frozen ground, the embryo inside will die in mere seconds. Once secured, the father commits to a starvation diet. He will stand in the endless dark for over 2 months, guarding the egg, while the mother marches up to 50 miles to the open ocean to hunt. Upon hatching, this fragile gray chick has no waterproof feathers and zero defense against the cold. It relies entirely on the precise timing of the mother's return with food to survive its first days. This flawless synchronization creates the first biological failsafe. Without absolute coordination within the nuclear family unit, the colony fails before it even begins. As the season progresses, the growing chick requires significantly more calories, eventually forcing both parents to abandon the ice simultaneously to secure enough food. Left alone, a single chick is entirely exposed, highly susceptible to sudden temperature drops and predatory seabirds circling above. To solve this, the penguins form a crush. The vulnerable young group tightly together, overseen by a rotating guard of adults. The chicks must actively navigate this dynamic. They leave the safety of their parents' feet and seek out the physical cover of their peers. Surrounding them, adults who have lost their own offspring often step in to police the perimeter, warding off aerial threats. This network functions as a decentralized security and heating system. By packing their fluffy down coats together, the chicks trap a shared layer of warm air. Through these alliances, they effectively outsource parental care to the community, securing the next generation while the parents secure the food supply miles away. But the ultimate test of their architecture happens on a macro scale, relying entirely on the physical cooperation of thousands of strangers. During the peak of the Antarctic winter, storms arrive with such ferocity that they will strip away body heat significantly faster than a penguin's metabolism can regenerate it. This visualization demonstrates the Huddle's mechanics. It operates as a fluid organism, shifting to protect the whole. Penguins on the windward edge step in unison, filtering down the flanks into the incubated center. If this seal breaks, the colony risks freezing. When executed perfectly, the results are staggering. While the ambient air outside the huddle sits at -60 degrees, the temperature in the very center can reach nearly 100 degrees Fahrenheit. The macro huddle generates massive, life-saving thermal energy, achieved entirely through the coordinated movement of thousands of unrelated individuals. From the precise balance of a single egg between mates to the shared warmth of the crush and the fluid rotation of the massive winter huddle, every penguin operates as a node in a continuous chain. This interdependent structure stands in contrast to the myth of the lone survivor, proving that the struggle for existence is not always a solo effort. The scientists and explorers who endure this ice to document these behaviors reveal a reality defined by cooperation. Here, at the absolute limit of biological endurance, isolation is a mathematically guaranteed death sentence. Antarctica's environment has driven evolution beyond the individual body, favoring a social system where every life is tethered to the next. The emperor penguin survives the deadliest environment on Earth through a complex, selfless architecture designed to protect every member of the community.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like this video and share it with your friends. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an explanation.